My reflection on lying. I was talking to someone today about how we lie to ourselves and how it's taking our energy. Most of us, we have some little lies. You know, those lies you keep for yourself or you share others and you want them to believe those lies. And I'm thinking about something about entrepreneurs who usually will tell people, here is the reason why I want to have my business. I want to be free. I want to do this. I want to do that. But most of them will not do what it takes to get that freedom, to get this level of success, which means somehow they are lying to themselves. And we are all lying to ourselves. And I remember a few clients who have been saying, well, I'm doing all of this for my family. I'm doing all of this for my family. I'm doing all of this for my wife, which most often than not does not make sense because it's like, okay, so you are doing something for your family, which you're not seeing because you're doing that very thing that is for them, which does not make sense. And they are wasting so much energy lying to themselves. And also, I think they're robbing their relatives because they're robbing them from something by not telling them the truth. But you cannot tell people the truth if you're not telling yourself the truth. So sometimes it might require those clients to really understand and really own the fact that they are not doing it for their family. They are not doing it for their wives. They are doing it for themselves because they love doing it. They love working. They love the grind, maybe. Or some people who are not taking actions on their business should just tell themselves the truth. I don't really want to be an entrepreneur. I don't really want to, I don't know, be responsible for myself, be responsible for my finances. I'd rather have someone doing it for me. And one day I asked on Facebook, hey, if you could delegate something in your business, what would it be? And some people just wrote a long list of everything. Like, oh, I wish I could delegate the delivery, the marketing, the sales. I'm like, okay, so you want to be an employee, right? You want to have a 9 to 5 job and work for someone because what you're saying does not make sense. If you're a business owner, there are a few things you should do. And when you own that you might not want and paying, and some people would say, argue, well, I paid so many coaching, which means I want to succeed. I'm like, not really. So many people pay a therapy and they're not paying to change. They're paying to maintain the lie that they tried to change. Because changing requires a level of energy. And sometimes a level of energy that is as high as, I would say, maybe the lie you're keeping or maybe the problem you try to overcome. And if you don't feel like you're tapping into that energy, well, maybe you're not really trying hard enough. And it's not necessarily a matter of trying hard. I'm not saying, well, you have to, I don't know, to just wear yourself to change something. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is if you don't feel a true, profound, intense desire and not taking action to the level of that desire, maybe you don't really want what you say you want. And so many people are lying to themselves. And maybe you don't realize the power you have and the power you get back and the energy you are getting back when you say, okay, I don't want this. Like I said, I wanted it, but I do not want it. And when you can be radically honest with yourself and say, okay, I do not want this. I'd rather have someone taking care of me. Now you can maybe stop chasing a dream that is not meant for you, and you can really be who you're supposed to be instead of trying to be who you think you have to be to get love from people, or I don't know, to get like a recognition, to get anything. And it's we all get through that. I'm not even pointing finger at anyone because I've been there. But you have to understand that you are robbing yourself from something, and you are robbing people who love you, people you love, from something. And I used to be in a relationship, and I kept saying to my partner, you'll see, I will make way more free time, and you'll see it will be awesome, and it will be this, and it will be that. And maybe some of you can relate to that. But the real reason why I was not changing anything really, and I thought I was trying hard, but I think deep inside of me, I didn't really want to make any change, just because that relationship was not fulfilling. So what I was doing, it's just trying to work as hard as I can, lying when I thought I wanted to work less, and in the end, just working as much, just because for me, working less would mean spending more time with in a relationship that was not fulfilling. So that was my subconscious mind, or my unconscious, that was just pushing me into the bad. I would say, yeah, yeah. I would say bad level of the wrong level of action, the bad decisions, so I can stay in the status quo. This is what lying to yourself does. It just tries to keep the lie uh alive, so to speak. So anyway, just let me know. That was a thinking I had in the marina. And as a matter of fact, when I was younger, so I'm 42 now. When I was younger, I was dreaming of living somewhere like that. Or like New York, or yeah, Brooklyn. And in the end, today I know for a fact that it's not the type of environment that I love, and that I would never ever enjoy a place like this to live. So owning the truth, and just understanding that no, I'll never live, in such places, help me find the right places for me. Not the place I think I want to live in, but the place that is meant for me. So think about it. How many things you're not getting that are meant for you, and how many things you are keeping that are not meant for you. And own it, own your lies, and take back your energy.